Okay, so now that we have enemy assets, we're ready to create an enemy class. So we're going to go all the way down to the C++ classes/shooter folder, and we're going to create a new class. So let's right click, select new C++ class, and we're going to base this on the character class. Go ahead and click next, and we're going to call this class enemy. Go ahead and click create class. Okay, so here is our enemy class in C++, and it's based on a character. And so now this exists, so we can go back into the editor and create a blueprint based on this class. So let's create a new folder in the _game folder. And let's call this folder enemies. And we'll place the blueprint in here. So let's find our new enemy class, right click, create blueprint class based on enemy, and let's call this enemy BP, and we'll stick this right in the enemies folder. So create blueprint class. Now here's our enemy BP, and we're going to want to set the mesh. So let's go ahead and find that Grux skeletal mesh. There it is, and we're going to bring it down and rotate it by 90 degrees so it's facing the forward direction. And it's quite a great deal bigger than the capsule component, and that's okay. We can choose whether we would like to scale the mesh down or scale the capsule component up. For now, I think we'll scale the mesh down. So let's hit the R key for the scale tool, and let's scale it so that it's roughly contained inside the capsule component. So that looks good. Now for the animation, we can select an animation asset. So use animation asset here for animation mode and search for idle. And we'll go ahead and just select this idle animation here. Go ahead and compile and save, and we can close out of this enemy BP, and we're going to drag one into the world. So let's go ahead and make some room here. I'm going to take this wall and move it back a ways, and I'll go ahead and just drag in an enemy BP into the world. I'm going to rotate it by about 180 degrees so it's facing forward. And I can see that we need to move the mesh down just a bit. So I'm going to go back into the blueprint, select the mesh, and move it down a little to about there. Okay, so we have an enemy in the world. In the next video, we're going to start implementing some behavior for the enemy, but for now, this is a great start. See you in the next video.